Big cable's home internet will put you through the stages of grief, like denial.
My introductory rate is over, but surely they won't raise the price.
Or anger.
They've raised it!
But with T-Mobile 5G home internet, you get our price lock guarantee, so we won't raise your rate for internet ever. And it's just $50 a month with autopay and eligible payment method. Check availability today.
Price lock exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Qualifying credit required. Regulatory fees included in $50 price for qualified accounts, plus $5 per month without autopay. Debit or bank account required.
Are you ready to move your career forward? Make your comeback with Purdue Global and get college credit for your work, school life, or military experiences. With these credits, you may have already completed up to 75% of your undergraduate degree. You've worked hard to get where you are. It's time to get the recognition you deserve and earn a degree you'll be proud of. One that employers will trust and respect. When you take the next step in your life and career, make it count with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
Hi, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month, we're pulling back the curtain to reveal women overlooked in their own lifetimes or in our historical accounts of the eras in which they lived. We're talking about the activists, thinkers, leaders, artists, and innovators history has forgotten. Today, we're talking about a woman who's been known for centuries as a power-hungry schemer, who wanted to rule the Byzantine Empire so badly that she plotted to kill her own brother. But today, some historians are pushing back on that narrative and shedding light on her brilliance as a writer and historian. Please meet Anna Komnene. Anna was born in 1083 in the royal palace in Constantinople, what's now known as Istanbul in modern-day Turkey. She was the firstborn daughter of Byzantine Emperor Alexios Komnenos, who was regarded by many as the leader who would restore dignity and greatness to the Byzantine throne after a period of war and decline. And, for a little while, it was assumed that someday Anna herself would help rule the empire. But all that changed when Anna's younger brother, John, was born in 1087 and became her father's official heir. For part of her childhood, Anna was betrothed to Constantine Ducas. As a result, she lived with his family from a young age. His mother, Maria, made a lasting impact on Anna. Under Maria's roof, Anna was educated in mathematics, philosophy, and medicine. Higher education was considered improper for women during the period, but they secretly employed a tutor. When Anna was just 14 years old, her betrothed died, and another union was promptly arranged. Anna married General Nikiforos Bryennios the Younger. Together, they had 4 children. When Anna's father, Alexios, died in August of 1118, her younger brother John was poised to take the throne. As the prevailing historical narrative goes, Anna felt she deserved control of the empire and hatched a plot to assassinate her brother. That way, her husband could take over as emperor, and Anna could exert political control as empress. But Anna's husband didn't support this plan, and her attempt to take power failed. Her brother confiscated all of Anna's property and barred her from entering the royal palace in Constantinople. He banished her to a monastery where she would live out the rest of her life in isolation. All those years in effective exile provided Anna with the perfect environment to undertake a Herculean writing project, the Alexiad. The Alexiad is a massive historical text written in Attic Greek and composed of 15 volumes. It took Anna roughly a decade to write, and is now considered one of the most accomplished works of history written during the Middle Ages. The Alexiad is largely a tribute to Anna's father Alexios, covering the many decades of his rise and rule as emperor. It's become a vital resource for historians today. Anna included colorful descriptions of major events, like the First Crusade, as well as physical descriptions and vivid language to capture key figures and landscapes. She also took pains to cite her sources, perhaps hoping it would demonstrate her intellect and authority as a historian to readers. She tried to capture both the strengths and weak points of her father's reign as emperor, but she definitely writes more extensively about Alexios' triumphs than his shortcomings. She acknowledges to readers that she'd be able to criticize his weaknesses more completely if she wasn't his daughter. By the time Anna completed the Alexiad, most of her closest family members had died, including the brother she'd tried to dethrone. She ends the epic historical work on a somber note. Let this be the end of my history, then, lest as I write of these sad events I become more embittered. Anna died around 1153. She was roughly 65 years old. Her funeral oration praised her as a rival star to the many brilliant men of Constantinople. But other assessments of her life and work were less complimentary. Some readers of the Alexiad scoffed at her colorful sketches of historical figures, sneering that as a woman she was too focused on their clothes and mannerisms. On the flip side, others insisted that her analysis of political and military strategy was too good, and that she must have had a secret male co-author. Several decades after her death, another scholar from Constantinople wrote his own historical work focused on the Byzantine Empire. He picked up where Anna left off. But he also wrote a highly critical version of her attempted coup, which provided a strong basis for Anna's reputation as cutthroat and calculating for centuries. In more recent years, historians have begun to reevaluate Anna's legacy, pointing out that while her failed coup is an important piece of her story, so is her magnum opus, the Alexiad. All month, we're talking about women behind the curtain. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Tune in tomorrow for a special bonus episode brought to you by Nurtec. Talk to you then.
Congratulations to Infosys Limited, first place award winner for innovation in customer experience at the 2023 Unconventional Awards presented by T-Mobile for Business. The Infosys tennis platform is driving groundbreaking innovation for fans, coaches, and athletes. With T-Mobile 5G, Infosys can analyze data seamlessly. This means their AI shot of the day, which isolates data from each shot based on criteria like stroke difficulty and point cruciality, can translate into an immersive fan experience. T-Mobile for Business congratulates Infosys for their innovation and unconventional thinking.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC-registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
You're probably getting your holiday list ready. Tree? Check. Presents? Check. And of course, coquito made with Goya. A delicious creamy coconut holiday drink that will transport you to the tropics. Sand, ocean, sunglasses? Check. Friends and family? Check. Share the joy with coquito made with Goya coconut milk and cream of coconut. Find the recipe at Goya.com. Goya Coquito, a tropical way to holiday.